Good morning. Sunday, St. Patty's Day, March 17th, 2019. Okay, so you want to go gate guarding and you want to do it in your RV. Well, you can't pull out every time that you want to go dump your tanks or go get water, but it is provided for you. As you can see behind me, not that tank, right there. You got a generator big enough to handle any load that you may have. You have a 500-gallon tank of non-potable water, and you got a 200-gallon tank of diesel fuel, all which should last you at least 2 weeks, because guess what? That'll be the next time you probably see your company when they come out to service or to take a look at anything that's going on, unless you call them. If you call them because of an actual emergency like we did, we had a generator that just quit it for no reason whatsoever. I tried to help troubleshoot it on the phone since we're 100 miles from the yard, and we found out it was actually the alternator went bad on the generator. So now the previous occupants of this site had these tanks, 1,000 gallons water and 1,000 gallons sewer. But they didn't come and get their tanks, and we're not using them. Okay, so those are three of the things that you get. We set up our satellite dish so we can TV. Not that we've watched, I don't think I've watched one program all the way through yet. Okay, this is our sewer distribution box. Okay. Everything gets dumped into it. There's a sump pump in there. And where does it go? See if I can do this without making you all dizzy. Follow the green hose there. And you see it goes to this 1,000-gallon tank. Okay? So in this tank, the solids stay on the bottom. Water goes to, obviously increases inside there. And then it overflows to this little tank, and when you start seeing signs in this little tank, you call somebody and say, hey, what do you want me to do with that water? And what they'll do is they'll probably tell you just to dump it on the ground, because it's just going to be water. I don't know at what point they would actually come and dump the solids out of that tank. So, more fun. You get some lights. We got 2 sets. They're not dusted on. You got to turn them on and off whenever you want them on. These are still halogens, but the other ones over here I was just showing you are LEDs, and the LEDs are a lot brighter. We don't have a sign that says stop to sign in or stop to sign out. We have cones. That was this customer's preference. So when we're not occupying the gate, we just put the cones across, and then people drive over this hose right here, which is just a little bell. You probably remember back in the old days, if you're old enough, when you pulled into a gas station, you could step on that. Oh, let me back up here a little bit. Hope I'm not making you all dizzy. I'm having a hard time seeing the screen because of my orange reflecting off of the there, I'm gonna turn this on. Almost sleeping. She'll be up in a little bit to make corned beef for the holiday. But if you don't remember the sound of a gas station bell, it sounds something like this. Well, maybe not. There it goes. I hope you heard that. I'll get a little closer just in case you didn't. And don't anybody text me and say do that again, because I'm not going to do it again. And there you have it. Gate guarding in a nutshell. We actually have one unit that just finished drilling, one unit that just finished fracking, and a third unit now just setting up on a pad. So this is really quiet this morning. I'm really enjoying this for being a Sunday morning. But when you're not drilling and you're not fracking, things do settle down a little bit. The big machine went in to do the drill out this morning for one unit, and the rig showed up this morning for the third site that's they're going to start drilling on here shortly. So, okay, life in the desert, life goes on. 6 more weeks. Yeah, 6 more weeks of doing this, and we'll be heading back to the farm, or heading back to the Pennsylvania. So, all right, guys, see ya.